Cynthia here, and I'm here. I'm going to be doing a Mod Podge DIY pumpkin. I had a request from some of my subscribers that they wanted to see me do the step-by-step, putting the Mod Podge on the pumpkin. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys who asked me. And for people who not familiar with my channel, I do things like home decor, wreaths, tours, tablescapes, DIYs. I also make cards and much more. So if you're interested in this channel and you like this video, go ahead and give me the thumbs up on this one. And then go check out some of my other stuff on my channel. And if you like what you see there, then go ahead and subscribe. Subscribing, all that means is it's saying I want to see when she puts a video on. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything and nothing happens. It just shows you when I put videos on. And also, if you like this video, go ahead and comment. Whatever you want to comment about, I'd like to know who's watching, and I really would, it makes my day when you go ahead and comment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this Mod Podge. Okay, I have this napkin, and I purchased this online, and I wanted to try and do some blue and white, so I thought, well, let me try it with a napkin so that I like. So this one here. And what I did was I'd go ahead and you take the napkin and you see the white, you separate this part here from the inside white. And this particular napkin had two, so all I did was just pull that part and to take that off. But I'm not going to take that off of that one because I'm just showing you on that one. I'll keep it on there for now. Okay, then what I do with my napkins is I don't cut them up, I tear them. So I just take the napkin and I just tear it into pieces. And I just keep tearing it into pieces. You know, if I see a flower on there, I try to tear the flower off, or something. I try to, you know, and that's all I do is I take a pile and just tear the stuff into pieces. And that's how I do. I don't cut, and I don't make any straight lines on there that I have cut out. On this particular napkin, it had like a little border. So I did cut that border off of there because I didn't want to just tear that. I wanted to have that in a straight line in case I decide to use this on pumpkin. I don't know if I'm going to use the border or not. So anyway, here's my pumpkin here. Dollar Tree pumpkin. I painted it with white chalk paint. And then I put like a blue, I made the stem blue because I figure I didn't want it brown or any color like that because I didn't think that would go good with what I have here. So I tried to put the blue with the blue. So that's why I chose that color on that. So I'm going to be using, I purchased these at Dollar Tree, Mod Podge, and I've got two of them here because this one's almost gone. And I'm going to be using that to put it on this pumpkin. And then after that, when I get finished and everything is dried, I had finished product, then I'm going to take this gloss Mod Podge and put that on the top. And I'm using one of these little sponge brushes from Dollar Tree. I got a paper plate that I'm going to be using to put the Mod Podge in. I also have some saran wrap that I'm going to be using to smooth it. So if you want to do this, these are the things that you're going to need to have to do this, okay? Now, let's see. Let me get this, turn this camera down so that you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm not sure if that light makes it better or worse. But I think, to me, that looks better. So I'm hoping that that's better, okay? Okay, I'm going to put some of the Mod Podge in this plate and start putting on some of my pieces, okay? I'm just going to be putting on big pieces first. And I think I'm going to put my glasses on. I feel like I need my glasses tonight. This is nighttime, so it's not as bright in here as it normally would be. So I'm just going to try to cover generously this area and try to guess how much Mod Podge I need for the area. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this piece right here. And I'm just going to put it on there like that. And then start in the center and work my way out. Like that. And put that down and smooth that out. And just be gentle, but still at the same time smoothing. So hopefully you can see this good and see what I have there. Okay, so then I'm just going to keep going like that. And there'll be areas that won't have anything in it, or an area that I leave blank. And then when I come back later on, I'll take the blank areas. If I see that I need to put something on in an area that I don't have something in that area, I'll put something in there. But I try to get do the big things first. And if I do the big things first, then I come back later and fill in with the little stuff. Okay, I think it's coming out pretty good. I just gotta not be rough. I have a tendency to be heavy-handed, and I don't need to be heavy-handed with this. Okay, so let's put some more on here. And when I start out, I don't have a particular plan in mind, like I'm gonna do it like this, or I'm gonna put these pieces. I don't have that in mind. I just start out putting it on there, and my main focus is put it on here and have it fit into the spots that I'm trying to fit it in. And then when I finally get to the last part where I'm putting the little pieces in, I may get a little bit more specific with that. You know, I may get a little bit more, so I just put it on there like that, and then I'm just gonna start working my way out. And you may get a few wrinkles here and there, and that's okay. To me, you do the best you can, but you know, I'm not perfect, and you don't have to be either. Just do the best you can and try to make something beautiful. I started to go ahead and practice on one before I got on here to do this, because I'm not really that experienced with doing the Mod Podge. I've not done a lot of this. I have not. But I just thought, go for it. You don't have to do a practice one. Just get on there and do it. So I would tell you the same thing. Just get on there and do it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress it. Just get on there and have fun with it. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and just try to make sure I got enough of this to... I'd rather have more than I need down, you know, go down further on here than I need to go, than to get in the middle and I don't have any place to that I had put the Mod Podge on there. So, and just a pretty bird on there. I wanted a lot of blue and white stuff, and now blue and white stuff is, I guess, is like, now I'm kind of, I got a little spot over here that I don't like the way it's going on, because it's going to make a wrinkle. I'm trying not to make that wrinkle. I'm trying to make it where it won't make that wrinkle. It made a little one, but it wasn't as bad as it was gonna be. But blue and white stuff was what I was saying, it's so expensive. So if this turns out good, this will be something beautiful that I can have to put with my decor. So far, oops, so far, this is what we have here. I hope I'm not turning it too fast for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. So now I got some of the more bigger pieces in there, and I can start focusing on putting in, and I really don't have a particular way that I do this, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing right now. Because really when I do this, I just pretty much just go for it. The ones that I've done before, that's pretty much what I did. I just you know, went for it. I didn't really have a design in mind, you know, so that's what I do. Sometimes I overlap pieces. I do that too. I overlap, because when you're tearing and you want to put something on there, and I just overlap a piece and try to smooth it out. And that's how I do it. So for y'all people who wanted to see me doing it, I'm doing it for you because I love you guys. Love you. Alright, so that's that. I overlapped right there, if you can see. And I think it looks just fine. And I'm just going to keep going and find a spot that I think needs to have something in it, and put that on there. And if it overlaps with something else, that's fine. Just try to be, you know, I try to you know, do the best job I can with it, and that's it. Don't stress it. That's the whole thing. It's got to be fun. Don't stress it. I hope you can see what I'm doing, because this type of work like this, I really do have to have it to my advantage when I'm doing it. I have to have it facing where I can do what I need to do with it. So sometimes I can put things in awkward positions so you can see what I'm doing. But in this particular situation, I really have to have this, I'm not quite sure how this flower is supposed to go, but I don't think that, I don't think it's all that big a deal. Like I said, don't stress it. Don't stress it, just do it. Just do it. I see the little piece of the bird's head, so I'll put it like that. And try to always use the saran wrap. This is not really saran wrap, but it, you know, the plastic wrap. try to use that and don't use your hands so that you don't tear your thing up. Okay? So, and I'm just keep going, and I just keep repeating the process, doing the same thing. I'm going to start putting in some of the little pieces I got. I have some smaller little pieces. I'm going to put some of these on there too. So I think I'm going to put a smaller one right around here. This little piece of flour. I should have turned that around. I'll just put it like about like that, sticking to my finger. Okay. So comment below and let me know what you think. How am I doing? Are you going to try doing something like this? Let me know in the comment below. Let's see. I like these big flowers the best. This one here has a bird on it. I think I want to put that bird like going right through there. And that's going to be some overlapping because that's kind of a big piece. And I don't really want to cut it down much. So, because I want that bird to come right through there. And see how that works out. Yeah. There's the bird head and everything right there. And let's see if I think I got enough on the bottom. Yeah, I think I got enough on the bottom. Okay. Now I got kind of messy right there, y'all. I got a little messy right there. Let's see right here. I think I need to put a little bit more. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I need to put a little bit more right there. It's overlapping, but it needs more on it. Oh. Let's bring that back. Don't use your hands. Don't use your hands, Cynthia. Don't use your hands. There you go. That I'm going to tear off a little piece, at least I'm going to try, because I think that piece is a little too long for there. Put some more Mod Podge on it, underneath, and try to flip it back over there. To me, this is something that you never know how it's going to turn out. You can do something and it don't have no wrinkles and it could be beautiful and you be like, oh wow, that's, and then you can be on here and doing it for people and then have a disaster. Let me get something to wipe my hands off with. They got kind of sticky from that last one. Okay. But like I say, try to have fun with it. I think I'm going to tear this one a little more just to make it fit in there. And see what I mean? I just tear. I don't, you know, get no scissors out and go to cutting and trying to have perfect little edges and all. I don't do that. I just get on here, get this Mod Podge in the spot that I think it's going to fit in. I try to orient this flower where it's standing where like it's supposed to be, upright, that I think is upright, and just put it on there. Gotta get my hand back so you can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry that I have to put my hand right there. And as you can see, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. And I'm okay with that. I'm doing the best I can. And it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. Let's see here. I'll tear some of this and put in there. I was thinking earlier that stem up around that stem is not too, you know how Dollar Tree is. The stuff ain't perfect. So I was thinking what I might do around that stem. I might put some kind of gemstone or do something up around there just because I don't like, let's see what I want to tear and put in there. I think I'm going to tear some little flowers over here and put them on there. Place where I see a spot. If I see a spot and I think I should put something in it, I'll just find a spot and put it in there. It seemed like I wanted to put that right there, so there it is. Let's see what else. I think I could put some things down lower. Keep going down lower. Put some stuff down a little bit lower. I think I'll start with some of these bigger pieces. I got a few bigger pieces. I think I'll put the bigger pieces around, kind of spread them out. I'm trying to orient them which way they're supposed to go up. So when I put it on there, it'll look like it's making some sense. And then fill in with the little pieces. This is going to be a little bit tougher though because, I can't put that on the table. I got to be careful of putting that on the table. And stick it because now the sides are going to be wet. So I'm just going to take it right on to the bottom. If the flower is big where it's going to go to the bottom, I'm just going to let it go to the bottom also. I'm not trying to do the bottom, but if it goes to the bottom, I'll let it. Oh, that still ain't enough because it's going down more, I think. Yeah, well, this is kind of a big, I want to put the bird up. I want to see the bird. Okay, I'll do that right there. And then I'm just going to put that over here. And then the bottom part still didn't quite come out far enough. Just put that down. Alright. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake or not doing the bottom. Because then how am I going to sit it down if it's wet? I don't know. I don't know. And here's a little piece. I think I will fit that. Put a little bit more on that spot. Maybe I'll just do half and stop, because I don't know how I would put that down. You know how I'm going to sit it down. If I do the whole bottom and it's wet. Like I said, I'm not an expert and I haven't done a lot of this. I'm just going for it. Let's see about this here. I'm just wondering if I should stop. I feel like I'm on a roll. I don't want to stop, but yet then again, I'm thinking, how am I going to handle this? Putting this all around the bottom. I'm thinking I'm going to go get a glass or something. And I'm going to put... I wish I had you guys here could give me suggestions of what to do. Because I'm not quite sure if I keep going, how am I going to lay this? I can't lay it on the stem. The stem is not going to hold it where it's going to not be wet. So I'm going to go get a glass, and I'm going to try to put it in a glass or a cup or something and see how that works out, okay? I went and got a bowl, and I put some saran wrap in this bowl, so I figured when I get it all done, I'm going to just sit it on top of that. And hopefully the saran wrap will keep it from sticking, I'm hoping. So I'm just going to keep on going with the bottom over here. Putting it around this lower part of the pumpkin. Now at this point I would probably stop the video, go ahead and finish it, and come back and show you the finished product. But since people requested to see the step-by-step, I'm going to go ahead and do the step-by-step, and I'm not going to stop the video. I'm just going to keep on going. So I hope it's not too boring to people. Maybe some people don't want a longer video. And if you don't want a longer video, I apologize. But I'm doing this as a special request. And it makes it going to be longer. Because they wanted to to see the step-by-step. So the step-by-step means for me to leave the steps in there. Of what I do and how I do it. Okay. Let's get that little piece down. Need a little bit more on that end. There. All right. And let's try to find another little piece to go on that side. Over there, got a space here. I'll find something to go in there. I'll put that up there. This piece right here. And just and there's a lot of different ways that people can do this. This is just how I do it. You know, you find the way that works best for you, and you know, you could do that. Let's see here. I got some stuff on my finger. That's what I'm trying to get that off of that so that it doesn't stick to me when I'm trying to put this in there. I may need more on there, yeah. I think I'm going to need a little bit more on there for that piece. It's kind of big. Let's see how that goes. I'll just put it in right like that. And then you just keep going, just like that, and putting your pieces on there. Okay, let me see how it's looking. Oh. How it's looking so far. Oh, I got a spot on the side over there. And I want to put something on that. Right here. Let's see what piece I want to put in there. I think I might have room for kind of a flower. I'm going to put that big flower on there. You just have to try to judge how far that flower is going to, how much room that flower may take up, because this is the flower that I'm thinking about putting in there. And I think that I'll just leave it like that. Alright, let's see how I'm doing here. I'll try to go back now and try to see if I see any little pieces like this here sticking up, and try to put some more on it and put some more Mod Podge and try to tap it down. And I see another little piece. When you hold it kind of at an angle, you can kind of see more. And you can probably see better than me because you're looking at it from a different angle than I'm looking at it from. So, it's kind of looking, let's see what I see. It's something that I need to pat down or put some more Mod Podge on it. So I'm just going to turn it around and keep looking and checking if there's any wrinkles that I think I could do something about without damaging it. Try to do it. Okay. Okay. That's what I have so far. And there you go. And up here, I may put some little pieces in there, but I'm going to wait till this whole thing is really dry and then put my little pieces in there around there. But I'm not going to try to do that because right now, I'm just going to go ahead and let it dry, okay? So, let me, I'm going to take it, and I don't know how this is going to turn out, but this is what I came up with. And I'm just going to sit it on that bowl, like that, with that saran wrap, and let it dry, okay? So, when this dries, I will come back and do this part up here, and then let that dry, and then when that dries, then we put the final coat on there, okay? All right. Okay, I'm back now, and it's almost completely dry, but I'm going to go ahead and put the ones I want to put around the stem right here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on and let it kind of all dry for a while. So let me go ahead and start doing that. Remember I told you I had those border pieces? Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the border pieces and put it around here. And this stem was not very pretty around there, so I may have to put something around there to try to cover that up. So I'm going to stand up because I I need to see how to put these border pieces in here. I'm going to try to make like a little diamond if I can. I thought maybe that might be cute. So let's just see here. The stem didn't look too good, but that's just how these pumpkins are. You know, they're inexpensive Dollar Tree pumpkins, and you get what you get. So all you're paying is $1, and you know, that's that. So that's why I'm thinking about putting something around there, because I don't think that this end don't seem to be down. You know, I don't think that looks too good up in the top. And when you're looking down at a pumpkin, a lot of people may be looking down at it. So, you know, when you use it in your decor, and I'm definitely going to be using them. So I have to try to think of something to do there. So I'm going to try to put this piece going like that. And I put everything in the bowl. I wanted to tell you how that worked out with the bowl. It worked out pretty good with the bowl. I kept lifting it up to make sure that it wasn't sticking to the saran wrap. Remember when I did that and put the pumpkin in there? So I just thought I'd tell you how that worked out. It worked out pretty good, and I let it get almost dry and then took it out of there because I wanted to make sure that it did not stick to that bowl, to the saran wrap, and ruin my pumpkin. So I would say it worked out pretty good, but I had to watch it a lot and move it around a lot so it didn't get like in one spot too long. And then it got pretty dry. I mean, the top part dried and the bottom wasn't drying too good. So what I did was I went ahead and turned it over and took it off of there so that the bottom part could dry. Because the top part was okay that I could lay that and lay it somewhere. Okay, so let's see. I need some more pieces. I need a piece to go like that. I think, let's see how long I want to make that piece. I'm going to go right up to that edge and see if that's long enough. Let me see something here. I'm looking for something. I want to try to pull that up out of there. I don't like the way that's looking. Let's see if I got something that I can pull that up out of there. Maybe I won't be able to do it. I don't like that piece. I don't like that piece right there. I don't like that. It didn't look right to me. I wanted a a different kind of piece coming down. I'm still looking for a piece that I like. Let me try this piece. I'm going to take a little bit of this white off of it. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just doing what I think looks good. The other pieces look like they really fit in there, but that piece didn't seem like it fit in there to me, so, you know, I didn't like that. And I'm trying to see how to make this look more like it fits there. I think this looks better. And then I got a little piece right here, and I'll put that in there. Let's see how we're going to fit that in there. I'm going to have some of the white off of here too. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so if you look close up around that stem, you can see that stem got like little holes and little nooks and crannies in there. I got to find a way to do something to hide that and make that look pretty, because that's taken away from the look of my pumpkin here, which I think is coming out beautiful here. Okay, so we're gonna stop right now and let this dry. Okay, I'm back. I have let that dry, and what I decided to do, because I had showed you before how there was some spaces around this stem that came, the pumpkin just came like that, so I didn't like the way that was looking. So what I did was I took some of this speckling, and I got this from Dollar Tree, and I took that speckling and I filled in those spaces and holes around there. Okay, so that came out pretty good. Let me see if I can turn it where you can see it, because sometimes you get these pumpkins and they, you know, they have imperfections. They only cost you $1, so, you know, what are you going to do about it? So I'm going to paint this around here very delicately, hopefully. And I put that speckling on with this tool I got from Dollar Tree. This is really a palette tool that you're supposed to mix your paints and get your paints onto your palette or whatever. But I found it was real good for getting in there. So if you need something like that, I had bought this at Dollar Tree. Okay? So I'm going to get my paint. Okay, y'all, here's my paint. And this is the Waverly paint, and I got this at Walmart, and this is what I originally painted this pumpkin with in the first place, okay? So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I'm not going to pour it out because I don't feel I need that much of it, so I'm just going to shake it up real good and just get it right out of the container and paint with it. So I have a small paintbrush here, and I'm going to use that brush to paint it. And then we'll have to allow time for this paint to dry before I will put on the second coat of So I'm just going right around, just trying to go as gently as possible and over the speckling. Because if I can help it, I had said I wanted to put something around this stem to cover those holes up on there, but I didn't really like that idea. So I figured if I can get it painted and looking good, I'll be satisfied and I won't have to try to put something around the stem, because I don't want to really have to put, the only thing I really had was some gemstones, and I didn't really want to put gemstones on it. I just really want this blue and white to speak for itself with nothing else. I'm sure the gemstones would have probably looked pretty, but it wasn't what I had in mind. So if I can avoid that, I'll try to, but if not, then I'll have to put the gemstones if it don't look right, because I want it to look pretty and I want it to look neat. And one little spot over there just wasn't looking all that great to me. I'm too much of a perfectionist, that's my problem. But anyway, I think that came out as good. It was just one little spot in here where this hole was, and this speckling. It wasn't quite that smooth in there. But I should leave it alone, because the more I mess with it, the worse it looks. I see what it is. It ain't quite covered. See what I mean? That hole, I'm trying to hold it where you can see it. See that hole? It's not quite filled in. So I'm going to have to let this paint dry and try to work on that hole again. I'm not going to give up. I'm not just going to settle. So I will be back. Okay, I'm here and I'm going to be putting on the Mod Podge Gloss Luster Finish. This has a little luster to it. And I don't know if I'm going to put on 1 or 2 coats. I'll just have to see when it dries if I think I want to put another coat on it. But the speckling that I added on there came out real good, and then I went around it and painted the speckling with the white chalk paint, and I'll put the Mod Podge on here now, and I think I'll be done with this after that, and I'm liking it so far, and it doesn't even have the gloss coat on it yet. Okay, so this is the second coat of Mod Podge being put on here of any kind. Okay, so let me turn this down here so that you can see. Shake this up a little bit. I think this is a project that if you want to do it, depending on what kind of napkin you want to use, it doesn't matter, or what kind of object you want to use. Like I use this blue and white napkin, and I used a pumpkin, but I mean you can use anything at all, you know, because I'm planning on, since this is coming out so good and I'm liking it, I'm planning on using, I mean doing this on other things too. So I'm going to make like a little blue and white collection of things that I'm going to make. So stay tuned for those coming up. I probably won't do them all at the same time, but I'll do them in a series. And I'm going to try to remember with this one that I got to leave the bottom leave the bottom till last. Oh my goodness. I think I put too much in there that time. I expected it to come out slow, and it came out, really came out. But you know, you can always, if that happens to you, you can always go and put that back in there, which is what I'm going to do if this is too much, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be. It doesn't really take a lot when you're putting on this second coat like this, because it's already glued on there, and you're just putting a top finishing coat. Okay, so this one here, it seems to have needed a little bit more. Looks like that one was going in the opposite direction. So I'll just brush up on that one instead of brushing down, because that didn't look like it didn't stick too good the first time. Okay, see if I can lift it up. I got that on there. It looks cloudy now. It'll dry clear. And then once it dries, then I'll turn it over, do that bottom part, and let that dry once this top part is dry, okay? Alright, I'll be back. Guys, I'm here with the final product to show you. I put 2 coats of the glossy finish on there. I also fussy cutted out some flowers from the napkin, some little small ones, because the top of the pumpkin had a lot of white space on there, and I wanted to fill that in. I didn't like all that white, so I put those flowers in there. And just like I had said before, you never know how these projects are going to turn out, and I don't have a plan in mind. I just kind of go with how it looks and see what I need to do to it. So that was something that I did, and I didn't put it in the video, but I'm going to show you what I did, and here it is. I love it. Okay, see that the top part where I put those flowers around in there? Let me see, can I see where they at? Oh yeah, there's one over here, and then I put one on the opposite side, and then I just went around and filled in with some little flowers that I cut out and put in there. I also touched up that blue a little bit from when I had put the speckling around there, and I touched that up a little bit. Okay, so that's that design that I put on the top, and then I'm going to turn it slowly so you can see. And I know I had some white spaces here, and I wanted to leave those. I liked it. Everything don't have to be so packed in there. I think to have a little white space gives your eye a chance to rest, and you can appreciate the beauty more. There it is. I love it. I'm going to be making more. This is very addictive. Okay, I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you watch this whole video, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead and give me that thumbs up, okay? And go over in the lower right hand corner and just push that little green button there, and you can subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, okay? And I am so glad that you watched. And I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that I inspired you and that you will go ahead and try some of this yourself. Okay? So I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.